And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the lefty, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Alex Verdugo stands in now and watches strike one. Right down the chute. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Justin Turner now. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty, and there's a ball.
No strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. On a line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Rafael Devers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
The 1-0. And Devers hits that one. Varsho moving under it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. now in Toronto. And on the mound today, Cutter Crawford. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
George Springer in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one outside. 1-1. George Springer, a Connecticut native. In fact, played his college ball at UConn. First-round pick by the Astros in 2011. And he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. In the air, left side. Yoshida has a beat on it. One away. And let's take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And the righty deals. That's off the mark, and that's ball one. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Bounce to the right. In plenty of time to first. Third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. The wind of the pitch.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series grand slam. The swing he will never forget.
And the lefty with the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Merrifield in pursuit. And it's caught. Now there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Trying to bunt his way on. Fires over to Guerrero. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone was playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. No score here in the second. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yoshida drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth,
the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Hernandez gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that's in there for strike one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
0-1 down. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. First pitch just misses.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And the pitch.
That's a ball. 2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
And there's a foul ball. That one hit to right. And it drops in. Coming home. The throw home. 1 runs in.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back and that at bat.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Called strike right there. Merrifield at third. Kirk on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. That one missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next one misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
George Springer on deck for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air, right field. Verdugo gets under it, and that is that. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Doing and the silence golden broke because they know for talking fluent. Got them under the influence, the truest talking to them. But decline your ego, bumping them out music. I'm like, hey, y'all ain't ready. Hey, the home yo city.
Welcome back. Here's Kike Hernandez.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills, but the arm just. The pitch. And that's down and away.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a 1-1.
Ball.
They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Three-two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the lefty on the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting up. The catcher, Connor.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Alex Verdugo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter. And he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stuttering.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
Foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering is fouled back.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Yoshida going back some more, and it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, 0-1. Here comes a pitch. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brandon Bell next up for the Blue Jays. First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a swing and a miss.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. That's inside.
1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. In there, and it's 0-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Caleb Ort up and throwing. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2-2 down.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The pitch. And it is 2-1. Bell, the runner at third. Guerrero over at second with one down. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. That's a base hit as a run scores. Yoshida fires it to the plate. The tag out. But they do get a run.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
So up next, Whit Merrifield worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Checks over to first, back safely. In there for strike one. Move to first. Varsho dives back in safely. Two outs. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Two outs and one in scoring position. Falling behind 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. And strike two. Two and two. That one lifted to left. Yoshida sizing this one up. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Here's Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Kikuchi back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next is the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder. Doubled his first time up. Into center and a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Flied out his first time. This one smoked out to left. He can't get there. It's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Adam Duvall at the plate. First offering misses the mark. Refsnyder, the lead runner at second. Devers over at first with one away. Next pitch way upstairs. And that misses off the outside edge.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Now fly ball to right center. Varsho moving under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
1 strike.
That's down and in. Enrique Hernandez waits on deck. Here comes a 3-2. And they're all loaded up. Base is full, 2 gone. Now it's the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez. First time up, he grounded to third. And ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs. Bases are full. That misses. 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch, not close, up high. In the air, center field. Varsho moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Swing and a ball popped up, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
And the right-hander deals. Bounce to third. Tosses to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
The bat, number 5, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. 0 for 1. He flied out to right this first trip. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Well, back in trouble, Boo, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 2. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Righty to the plate. Center field. Duvall drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch just misses, and the count's even at 2. Started after it, appeal to first. He did not go around. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Red Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one fouled off, 2-2. The wind to kick the pitch.
Count is 3-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the lineup, Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Great jump. Wong at second with nobody out. Next pitch inside. And a count 2-1. And that's outside. Lifted in the air down the left side. Merrifield gets under it. And out number one on the grab.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
So now Turner in on that right side. In there, and it's 0-1.
well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And now it's even up. Man at second. And now 2-1. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And here it comes. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rob.
And now the DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's in there. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Merrifield gets under it. He makes the grab. And that is the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and they trail it 4-1. Back now in Toronto, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brandon Belt. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Verdugo makes the grab, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one is upstairs. On the ground, right side. Arroyo whips it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Check swing. He went. And it's 1-2. Chapman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. The 2-2. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Cutter Crawford out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Caleb Ort gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Caleb Ort.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Beaver swings through that. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Blue Jays held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Leading off for Boston, the third baseman.
Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Mitch White, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Devers measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. That's out to center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder,
Adam Duvall now at the plate.
Duvall.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside. Off the mark there, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 7,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Yoshida in his rookie season, 29 years old, and he was born in Japan. The pitch. Very high with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is down low.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The 3-1. That's in there.
3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
now batting, the second baseman,
Christian Arroyo will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
He's going.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
The 1-1. That clips the corner.
Full there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Next pitch misses, and the count is filled up. Enrique Hernandez waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing across on no hits, no errors, and one man left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Whit Merrifield. And the pitch. And the slider catches the zone. Ord, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one missing inside. Line drive and base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So man aboard, Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitch ball behind 0-1.
On at first, nobody out. They say you win. The 0-2. That one drilled left field. Yoshida hooks it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. Ord over to first. Merrifield dives back in. Pitch out, but no action. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Duvall to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And the batter is George Springer. 1 for 3. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
So 2 down. Brandon Belt, the next to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
That one off the mark. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
That one pulled foul. And down on strikes he goes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Red Sox 1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Mitch White. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the shortstop, Enrique Hernandez. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Check swing, went around. Slider right there. The pitch. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Connor Wong. There's a strike. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now 1-2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
That's in there. Strike one. The pitch. And a foul ball. And that one almost got him. The 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
The first baseman, number 2.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. That's a strike. In the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And the inning is over. And the Red Sox lead one. They're down here 5-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ford back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Righty delivers. Here's a strike. Just off the inside edge. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And here is Matt Chapman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Varsho at the plate and takes high there. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Got him looking. The big righty strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yimi Garcia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. The pitch. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. In there for strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bowden Francis is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now the center fielder, Adam Duvall. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Devers, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the righty deals. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Yoshida in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one ripped. That's back there. Can't get there. Base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
Well, that was a circus type play right there. First it started with a bad angle, and then needing to jump to try to get up and make the catch. Just a bad look all the way around.
Christian Arroyo digs in now. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in there for strike one. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. On the ground, and foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. Boston strands a pair. They're down 5-1. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Justin Garza.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Whit Merrifield getting ready to hit. And he deals. And a strike in there. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Comes a 2-2. In the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Hard hit left side. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Good contact guy, good defender. And there's the strike. Movement in the bullpen. Joe Jakes preparing to come on if needed. The wind and the pitch. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. And now the count is even.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Right side. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They lead this one, though, 5-1. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Bullpen activity starting up now. Bowden Francis, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Next pitch is downstairs. Gets the outside corner with that one.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And it's even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Wong, batting with one down, takes a strike. The other way, makes the catch for the out. Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. And a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is downstairs. And a good eye there. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And now one strike away. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
5-1 is how.